Hi, Ambassador Manuel Bessler, Vice Director, Delegate for Humanitarian Aid and Head of the Swiss Humanitarian Aid Unit. During his career, Ambassador Bessler worked for the ICRC, the United Nations Protection Force, and the Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs of the United Nations. During this interview, Ambassador Bessler will tell us about why DRR is an essential requirement for SDC and what types of cooperation Switzerland has in the field of science and technology for DRR.
For the Swiss humanitarian aid, it is very important to prepare for what is coming, to prepare for disasters, because we will have a next earthquake, we will have a next drought or flooding, and we even know where most probably this next disaster will happen. So why don't we prepare? Why don't we build the dams higher or stronger, or the building resistant to earthquake? In this sense, it's not only cheaper to invest in disaster risk reduction, it's also the right thing to do. We do invest about 1/6 of our budget in prevention. And this goes from very technical cooperation to strategic projects. Disaster risk reduction has a technical component, be it radar alarm system, be it satellite imagery, be it telecommunication. So there, the technical component is very important. In order to limit the impact of disaster, you have to know them. You have to know the risks. You have to know where flooding will strike, or where are the fault lines for a potential earthquake. So risk mapping is something very central to an effective DRR. In this sense, you need, or for this you need technology. For this you have to know where are the weak points. And there we have very concrete examples. For instance, the censoring of water levels of rivers, that they can then give the alert to downstream communities in order to evacuate, in order to prevent the disaster. We have risk maps of avalanches, of potential landslides. For instance, in Armenia, we had very successful cooperation with the authorities in order to prevent residential buildings in landslide exposed areas. So there, technology is key, and there obviously we have to reach out to partners. We need the expertise and the experience from universities, from the Center of Competences, to help us in order to prepare. Look, the main thing is disaster destroy, development gains. And with DRR, you protect development. In this sense, you help reaching the sustainable development goals. So DRR and SDGs are very closely linked. And to improve this, to protect this link, we have to invest more and more in DRR.